Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah al-Kareem. We begin as always by praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, sending salawat and salam upon our beloved Master Muhammad, his honorable companions, noble family, and those who tread the straight path. May Allah make us from them. Today's short reminder is going to be about how the month of Ramadan encourages us to preserve time. So we see the month Ramadan starts off as a new month, take into consideration time. And then we start the first act of the month of Ramadan is that Taraweeh that we pray after Salatul Isha. Salatul Isha starts with this appointed time. Taraweeh is after that. And then you see fasting begins at Subh Sadiq when we have Sahur or Sahri, and then after that we begin observing our fast. Again, relationship of time with the month of Ramadan. And then we go through the day, we perform Salatul Dhuhr, Salatul Asr, and then Maghrib, we break our fast, we have iftar, again, specific time, sunset. The hadith of Rasulullah ﷺ, where he mentioned that most people take these two things for granted. نِعْمَتَانِ مَغْبُونٌ فِيهِمَا كَثِيرٌ مِنَ النَّاسِ الصِّحَّةُ وَالْفَرَاغُ. Two things that most people take for granted is good health and free time, leisure time. Now, we take it for granted because we only realize the value of it once it's gone. The month of Ramadan is here. We're in the first Ashara. Everything is going. Like we can see we still have another 24 days ahead of us. So it's okay. We can pace ourselves. This is what This is our mind is made like this. That you don't need to rush. There's no rush. It's still 24 days ahead of us. Don't procrastinate in this month. Shaitan, tasweef min shaitan. To procrastinate, this is something that comes from shaitan. So shaitan is locked up. Yes, we understand that, but then our mind is still subconsciously conditioned to that understanding that, it's okay, you'll do it later. How we can maximize is be oriented. Have a set time for everything. Don't just think that, no, because now we're in quarantine, or no, we don't have work, or we don't have school or something, then we can just, sleep with no end in sight. No, wake up and have a schedule for yourself. Build your day up in a way where you make the most of it, instead of just wasting time sleeping or wasting your time just browsing or streaming videos or anything like that. At the end of the day, when you go to sleep, whether we sleep after Taraweeh or we sleep after Fajr, do a muhasabah, do a daily muhasabah of how we spent our time. Did we make the most of it? What avenues were there where we wasted more time, or we used more time in things that we didn't need to. We could have better spent that time doing things more productively. So after doing this, plan to improve for the next day, and be oriented in the way that you don't throw it off that, no, right now it's just the first ashara, the next ashara I will be better. Start from now. So may Allah grant us tawfiq to make the most of this month of Ramadan and to spend our day, the entire day, the day and the night productively. Ameen. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.